Hello everyone, this is Thomas Kinkade, the painter of light. Of course, Fountain of Blessing is a little bit of a change in direction for me because so often my work is associated with architecture and dwellings and structures, villages, cities. And I just love painting timeless imagery, something that maybe doesn't even tie in with a sense of dwelling or a sense of man-made construction. I love something that almost looks as though it could have been something out of the ages, perhaps even a heavenly vision. That is the theme of Fountain of Blessing. Now, I was recently in Rome and I was amazed to see fountains that have been there for over 1,000 years. And as you gaze upon this timeless architectural element, you have a sense that there is something that touches a core part of the human experience, because you can just picture people throughout the decades that may have paused at that fountain and been refreshed, not just physically refreshed by the waters of the fountain, but perhaps spiritually refreshed. It's almost a sense of a heavenly vision. Now, I came upon a poem that is truly inspiring, and the words say, "There is a fountain free, 'tis for you and me. Let us haste, oh haste to its brink. 'Tis the fount of love from the source above, and he bids us all freely drink." That is the blessing that I speak of in my painting, the Fountain of Blessings. I'm thinking of the abundant grace of God, His blessings that are so freely given to each of us, even when we feel as though we do not deserve all that He has given us. The fountain itself is fascinating to me because it is inspired by a real place. In fact, some of you, I'm sure, have taken note of the beautiful gardens in the timeless and historic city of Savannah. If you've been to Savannah and you've been to Forsyth Park, you will find a fountain there that is impressive. And yet I have taken that fountain element and tried to translate that into an inspiring vision of heaven. When you dim the lights on Fountain of Blessing, you will really see that this is a tribute to the effect of morning light. The glow is very warm and radiant. You will begin to see the little patches of light that cross the pathway. Dogwood trees are amongst my favorite. We see that blooming pink dogwood, white dogwood, all manner of other trees that bring out the sense of radiant color of springtime. So Fountain of Blessing is also a celebration of the journey of life, because God's blessings pour out for each of us, and yet, in truth, the path is a daily journey. It is one footstep at a time as we go along the pathway of life. Now, my hope is that your imagination will take a stroll down the pathway and be led to the Fountain of Blessings, that whatever your personal faith may be, that somehow this fountain will remind you of all the blessings each of us have in our life. This is Thomas Kinkade once again saying thank you for sharing the light.